Hey guys, Jaws the Shark Reviews here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition Voyager class War for Cybertron Starscream. So, here he is in his Cybertronian jet mode. And yeah, now before we take a look at Starscream himself, as always, take a look at the packaging. So, here it is, and yeah, so on the front here you get a render of Starscream looking all proud and stuff, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna be the next Decepticon leader. But of course, he never really has been, so, yeah. But anyways, yeah, Studio Series, Gamer Edition 06, and you got Transformers, then you get the War for Cybertron logo right up here, Takara on top, again, the War for Cybertron logo, on the side here, Gamer Edition 06, and Studio Series, you got a close-up shot of Starscream right there. He's a Voyager class. And this side, I get a further look at that same render. On the back, we got video game inspired. The name of his backdrop is Field of War. And we got some product shots right here. It takes 27 steps for him to convert. And we got a little bottle right here. So if you want to pause and read that, you may. And there's a render of him with his backdrop. I got all this right down here, and then on the bottom, not much, just all this. And that's pretty much it for the packaging. So let's bring Starscream right back into frame. And yeah, so yeah, I know this figure has generated some controversy, at least especially like in the robot mode. But honestly, when I first saw him, I kind of dig him. I mean, he looked pretty nice. So does that still stand? Well, we'll find out in today's review. So, yeah, but anyway, starting off right here, let's get an up close look at him in jet mode. And yeah, I really do dig the jet mode. Now, I never got the original Seekers from the War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron games. So, yeah, this is another reason why I decided to get this guy, because why not? But yeah. And there's the cockpit section right there. We got the nose cone. It's like a metallic red. Kind of dig it. It's like a sort of rubberish plastic, as you can see right here. Kind of odd, but oh well. And you can see all this right down here. This doesn't like to tab in like it's supposed to, but it doesn't stay together. But it's not too much of an issue, at least. Yeah, I can kind of tell it's a full-up robot right here, but again, not too bad. On the back here, looks a bit ugly, not gonna lie, but yeah. And then back here, get Decepticon logos on either side of the tail fins, and also on the wings too. Yeah, I think overall it looks pretty nice. Here's a far shot right here, and yeah, pretty nice. So, yeah. Now, for accessories, he does come with a club right here. So kind of similar to Megatron. I mean, well, not this club, but the fact that he has one is similar to Megatron. But it's a lot different though. It's like this big metallic, or this big piece right here that's painted metallic purple, and it seems that the spikes are kind of rubberish, and that's probably for safety reasons because Hasbro has to follow through those. But yeah, I think it looks pretty nice. And you got this handle right here, which this actually does split. This is how it's packaged when you first get them, and he's got attached to that right there. And he also does come with a rifle right here, all in painted plastic. But yeah, I think it does look pretty cool. So yeah, now yeah, you can store both weapons here in the jet mode, so you get holes on right here and here, as well as here and here. Anywhere else down here? Not really. But the instructions want you to put them up here, so because there's more clearance, and especially for the mace. And you just want to put it right up here. And there you go. So there's weapon storage. It looks kind of dumb, especially with that mace, but hey, storage if you want it. So let's remove the accessories, and get back to the jet itself. So yeah, I think that is just about it for jet mode. Now, one complaint I do have is it's kind of hollow right here, like there's nothing covering up. I mean, I forgot if it is game accurate. You know, I haven't looked at his jet mode design from the game in quite a while, so I'm not sure, but if this is accurate, then okay. It still kind of looks a bit ugly, not gonna lie, but yeah, aside from that, I think this guy looks pretty nice in jet mode. So yeah, now anyways, for the alt mode size comparisons, here's with Optimus Prime, and yeah, here he is with Bumblebee. I'm doing all Gamer Edition comparisons here, by the way. Except for Cliff Jumper, because, I mean, he's the same mold as Bumblebee, so it's kind of pointless. Here he is with Barricade. I reviewed this guy pretty recently. And last but not least, here he is with Lord Megatron, but Starscream doesn't want to admit that. So yeah, they're both together right there. And yeah, so yeah, it's pretty much it for the alt mode size comparison. So let's get right down to the transformation. So starting off, you just want to rotate these pieces like so. I think that's pretty cool. Like initially when I saw this guy, I figured, oh, it's probably gonna be like the same old thing where, you know, you have to like flip this down from here, but no, you just rotate that around right there. I think that's cool. Then next, you just want to detach the legs right here and do the same thing right here. So yeah, this tab goes into the slot right here. So that's how that works. Next, just flip down these panels, and then you're going to want to bring out the legs like this, so stretch them out, and you should be good right there, and then close this up, and then after that just flip out the toes, or toe I guess, and then flip back this fin piece, and do the same thing on this leg. Just move this up, close that up, and yeah, move this back, flip out the toe, and there we go. Now we got both legs done. Just want to straighten them out. And then next, you just want to rotate this all around right here, and then flip this back up right here, and then this tab right here goes into that slot. This won't focus right. Yeah, that's an idea of what that looks like. So you just want to close that up, and there we go. Do the same thing on this side. Just rotate this around and close that up. And then there's like these notches right here, and those tabs will go right into them. So now we got the backpack almost done, not quite, because there's like one more step, and that is you just want to bring this all back right here, or at least this part in the center, and you just want to flip in this red plastic piece, and then you're going to want to close that up. And now I think we got the backpack all done. Well, tab together, right? So we'll just leave that off to the side for now. Then next, you just want to move up the shoulders, and do that right there. And then rotate around the arms. They look all zigzaggy. And then swivel here at the biceps, straighten out the elbows, do the same thing right here. And then next, you just want to bring this down right here. You just kind of want to pry open these little panels right here, which by the way, just to note, they're separately in like one of those tissue paper bags or whatever, so just in case, you know, so you don't throw that out, because these are important, because without these you just get some random bolt joints or whatever with nothing on them, and yeah, it looks kind of ugly. Yeah. Then next, you just want to flip down the cockpit window, and oh hey, there's Starscream. So then you just want to flip up the head, and then rotate around the head right there, so now he's facing you. And then you're just gonna like close this up, or actually wait, move this back, and then you can close that up like so. Then flip up the nose cone piece right there, and then you should be able to close this up. So there's these tabs right here that go into those slots, and there we go. They got tabbed in. And then next, you just want to bring down the head. I think this is there we go. That should complete that. And then next for these pieces, just kind of move them out like that, so they're angled. Now let's move up the camera because as I can tell, it's getting a bit limited here in space. So yeah, then next you just want to bring up the backpack section, and I think this is all closed up. So yeah, then there's these tabs right here that go into those slots, if you can see them, and just close that up. It won't stay in. I think it did. And the toes flip back in. That's one complaint that I have with this guy. These toes don't lock into place, so if you're moving around, then it's easy to just kind of push those in. And I think we are done. So yeah, I think we're all done now. So yeah, once you got that all complete, there you guys have Starscream in his robot mode. And yeah, I gotta say, he looks pretty nice. Not too shabby. You know, I forgot to move up the shoulders like a little bit, but yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I don't think he's honestly that bad. Because I know a lot of people gave him hate, like first impressions, simply because of his big cockpit section right here, and it gives him like a very fat chest. Yeah, and well, yeah, I think it would have been nicer to have like a slightly smaller cockpit section. Honestly, don't think it looks that bad. I mean, I could get over it, honestly. So yeah. But anyways, yeah, let's take a look at the head sculpt. Great head sculpt. That's definitely Starscream from the games, or at least the Cybertron games. And yeah, and I like that metallic purple paint that they got right here for these pieces. And yeah, I think no, there's no Decepticon logo right there. And they also use that weird kind of flimsy plastic for the cockpit section too. It's like a weird rubbery plastic. Odd. Yeah. It would be nice if there was more paint here on the thighs. But yeah, I do like the silver paint right here that goes on this detail for the forearms. Overall, I will say he does look pretty nice. Can't really hate it. So yeah, now anyways, let's get into the articulation. So head is on a ball joint, so it can move side to side. It can look up that far, which is good because I mean he flies. I mean, of course he's supposed to do it in jet mode, but if it's like G1, then he can do this. He's like wee. I don't know. And his head can look down that far. I really like that blue plastic they use for the helmet. I think it looks really nice. But anyways, yeah, the shoulders are on mushroom pegs, so they can swivel. I just want to move the one wing out here a bit, so you get a full 180 movement. And they can move outwards that far. It does have a bicep swivel, a double bend at the elbow, and a wrist swivel. And he does have a waist swivel, a bit limited, but not too bad, honestly. Legs can kick up this far, oh wow, very far actually. Back that far, and then outwards that much. And then he does have a thigh swivel, a bend at the knee, and then that all popped apart. Yeah, there we go. About this much is how it goes. And I'll see that, of course, his toes can move up and down, and he does have ankle pivot. It moves about that much. So I will say, articulation on this guy is pretty nice. It's about the standard for Voyager, but it's still good. I think it's nice, especially for Starscream. I mean, he's got to move around. He's the air commander of the Seekers and Decepticons and whatnot. So yeah, I think it looks pretty nice. So yeah, anyways, now for accessories. Again, comes with his club, and he can hold it like this, and some renders have it where he's holding it upside down. You can do that if you want. There you go. That's what that looks like. But I'll go ahead and put in this hand because the other hand, or more specifically the other forearm, is important for the next accessory. Now, in the past, with a lot of these Gamer Edition figures, usually the guns or whatever can only be held this way, and I'll show it off now. So yeah, just like with the other figures, you can remove the right forearm, and then there's a hole right back here, and that will go right into that peg right there. And there you go. So now he's got this weird gun arm, and it looks pretty lanky and weird. But there's another way to do this, and like I was saying before, this is actually a first for these Gamer Edition figures. So go ahead and put this forearm back on, and he can actually hold it. So there's a little peg right there, and he can hold it right in his hand. Unfortunately, the peg's not as long as the one for the club, so it doesn't stand as good, but he can hold it, thankfully. So at least now, you don't have to remove his forearm or whatever and then have to find somewhere to put it. No, he can actually hold it now, and I think that's nice. I think that's what Hasbro should have done with a lot of the other figures, especially Barricade. I can see why for Prime they didn't, because it's designed to just attach to his forearm, but I think it'd be nice to have the option for the characters to just hold it, and Bumblebee too, and Cliff Jumper. But yeah, there's that. So yeah, now for the robot mode size comparisons. Areas with Optimus, let's see, that right there. Areas with Bumblebee, and yeah, there we go. Areas with Barricade, and last but not least, areas with the mighty Megatron. Again, Starscream probably wouldn't like to admit to that, but Megatron truly is more powerful. Don't come at me, Starscream. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the robot mode size comparisons. Of course, since he is a Studio Series figure, let's take a look at the backdrop. So here it is. Yeah, as you can see, it looks like a dessert scene right there. But yeah, they got Gamer Edition 06, Studio Series, Transformers Gamer Edition, and all this here, War for Cybertron. But yeah, so you can just simply place Starscream right here. And there you go. That's what he looks like with the backdrop. Just for those who are curious, what he looks like. So, yeah. So there you guys have my review for the Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition Voyager class War for Cybertron Starscream. And honestly, I think this guy's really good. I think he's a great figure, honestly. Because you know, of all the Gamer Edition figures I've messed with, I think this guy might be my favorite of them. I don't know why, he just seems really fun. You know, he's nice and posable. He's got a decent amount of painted details. You know, I really like how his robot mode looks. Yeah, his chest could be a bit smaller, but it's grown on me, you know, to be fair. And his jet mode looks mostly nice, except for that one panel that's not there. I mean, unless maybe it's game accurate, but you know, even if it is, it's still kind of odd. But aside from those things, though, he's actually a really nice figure. Yeah, screw the haters, because this guy's pretty fun. Yeah, and then apparently they are going to do Skywarp and Thundercracker with this mold next year, so I'm definitely excited for that. Yeah, until then, make sure guys like, subscribe, comment, share for more, and comment down below what you guys think of this figure. So, anyways guys, as always, till all are one.